great women of our history and of our time all have one quality in common: motivation. Motivation is the fire that burns inside the furnace of our hearts, making life become a speeding locomotive on the way to its destination. Destination that for the great is like the accomplishment at the end of the journey, the prize for an extraordinary achievement. The way to find motivation in life is natural, intuitive, and easy. For the most part, a tremendous amount of effort needs to be employed in order to contain our natural instincts for greatness. Unfortunately, society has a way of hiding such excruciating efforts under the banners of stress, anxiety, and unhappiness. The truly motivated person is happy, energetic, powerful, and alive. 10 Secrets of Powerful Motivation. Hi, this is Steve Polaris, and thank you for listening once again. Allow yourself to dream. That's secret number 1. Dreams are the fertile ground where ideas germinate and one day grows to become reality. From the top of the Eiffel Tower, the middle of Times Square in New York, or even over the Great Wall of China, such truth takes immense deepness. For no creation can be created if it was never dreamed. Great ideas are always ridiculed and most often than not defeated. Nevertheless, the success of the survivors is sometimes worthy of immortality, like the creations of Leonardo da Vinci or the Great Wall of China, which stands for over 2,000 years after it was first dreamed of. Your dream belongs to you. It was not given to a group of people, and it was not intended for a regulatory body for approval. It only needs your approval. Feed your dream and nourish it. Cultivate your dream until it becomes so healthy and powerful that its size will no longer fit inside your head. You have to come out and start existing. Secret number 2. Act on your intuition. Acquired knowledge can be unreliable and damaging sometimes. Gut feeling is a powerful source of motivation. When walking in the dark, intuition is the lantern that can guide your steps towards the light. An initial source of intuition is feelings and emotions, but it can also come as a blurred idea in the back of your head. The wisest course of action is to listen to the signs, verify sources, and analyze the material that was gathered. The overwhelming majority of bodily functions are performed without any conscious effort at all. The wisdom of the unconscious is, in fairness, vastly superior to the wisdom acquired during your livelihood. However, such richness of perception is habitually resisted for the sake of acquired knowledge and common understanding. Following your intuition is the easiest and shortest path to success. Easiest because of the powerful and invigorating motivation it provides, and shortest because the path you were meant to follow does not include going around the circles. It is a straight line to your destiny. Secret number 3. Have courage. Fear is debilitating, but what kind of motivation is gained from courage? The reward is not in the action, but in the accomplishment. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the exercise of bravery. Every time you face your fears and prevail, the joy of victory will generate motivation. Motivation to reach even greater heights and fight even taller giants. The path to greatness starts with something small, but it does not end where it begins. It is like creating a monster or becoming one. The courage would not stop growing and the fear would not stop fading, for it is not a cycle motivated by chores or obligations, but by the pleasure and joy of triumph. Secret number 4. Take chances. Life can be predictable and boring, reckless and dangerous, or exciting and meaningful. Taking chances does not have to mean being brainless. When done wisely, it can mean the difference between the safe and ordinary and the exciting and great. We all have our good share of opportunities in life. Some of us take them, and some of us pass them. The ones who take chances might sometimes find themselves in a disadvantageous situation due to their dare. It is fair to say that a safe and ordinary life suits the majority, but the ones who dare taking chances are motivated by their failures. The future becomes an opportunity to thrive in what they failed once. This sort of motivation is very powerful in the sense that only when the primary goal is achieved that does one realize how much else was accomplished. A great deal of wisdom is acquired from failures, and the failures from today will amount to a greater success tomorrow. The tree whose roots are in the soil of the tempestuous mountain is the one capable of standing the strong winds of the highest heights. Likewise, the person whose roots are based in wisdom and experience is the one who's able to handle success and still stand to achieve more. Secret number 5. Out with the old and in with the new. Clutter can consume the living force from your life. Cleaning the old and superfluous may be an emotional exercise. People create sentimental values to objects, ideas, philosophies, habits, and vices. The old in your life may be the anchor that keeps your ship at shore, the weight that holds down your blimp from flying into the sky of victory. It may be a painful employ getting rid of the old in your life, but such pain quickly becomes motivation to replace what has been lost. What was lost will soon lose its flavor and appeal, and the motivation for acquiring the new will move you forward and change your life. Secret number 6. Forget the past, imagine the future. Errors, mistakes, and disappointments are ghosts and demons capable of haunting our thoughts and grounding us to a halt. These incapacitating memories can easily become the inspiration behind the motivation for a new future, but you need to forget them. There is a way to forget the past without erasing it from your memory. You are who you are because of the path you have walked so far. The experiences of your life are valuable towards the future, but it's necessary to stop suffering for them. The way to forget the past is by the use of forgiveness. Actively forgiving yourself for your mistakes is the only way forward when memories become a handicap. It may be more of a laboring task than an impossible one. Seeking to come to terms to your past will allow you to focus on your future. The energy once wasted in the past will turn into motivation towards the future once the bliss of deliverance takes effect. Secret number 7. Eliminate debilitating concerns. The mind wanders, and it may sometimes wander into scary and obscure places. You need to keep your mind in check. Addictions to the thrills of dark valleys and desolate scenarios may provide a temporary rush, but a long-lasting effect that is harmful to your mental health. What is the difference between watching a good drama or a thriller movie and imagining the worst-case scenario in order to feel the emotions? For your senses, none whatsoever, but for your life, it can get out of control. When we create something in our mind, we take ownership. When we take ownership, it becomes more real. If it becomes too real, we may end up creating our own debilitating concerns, which are founded in nothing but fantasy. A lifetime of this habit may be the reason for your failures and the killer of your motivation. Eliminate the concerns that are not founded on facts of your reality. If there is no evidence for your concerns and worries, other than inside your own head, it is wiser to discard them. These do not provide benefits if they are not real, only pain. Once the debilitating concerns are dealt with, what was hidden behind the dusty curtain of your fantasy will be revealed. New possibilities and a newfound peace will motivate you to improve your life. Your motivation will finally see the light of day. Secret number 8. Listen to the dead, not the living. Some people feel better about themselves when they are able to prove that others own the same shortcomings they do. This sort of people thrives in the failure of their friends and family. while giving them a tap on the back saying words of comfort. What you know does not need the approval of others. Your beliefs can be confirmed by the dead, who sometimes are your only friends when it comes to following your dreams. They too face criticism, and a great part of them was ridiculed. The living does not believe and often does not really wish it should succeed and make them feel like a failure. By reading the biography of the dead and great, you will be able to find real, true, powerful, and precious motivation that is so commonly inexisting among the living. The reason the wisdom of the dead is solid is because the living can still disappoint and contradict, but the example of the dead is the pillar of his or her legacy. Secret number 9. What is possible in the mind can be achieved. A great source of motivation is the urge for action created by the birth of an idea. The mind ponders on a concept, and when all the pieces fall into place, acting becomes a sort of temptation. When this happens, time is essential, and taking notes and keeping records crucial. The gems our minds are capable of creating out of the thin air that we breathe in a quiet moment of relaxation are truly precious. Unfortunately, very habitually we disregard these gems for nothing but casual wanderings of the mind. When a dream is followed with the guidance of intuition and by the courage of taking a chance, not only can you change your life, you can also make history. History is made by ordinary people who, at a point in life, decided to disregard the old and bring in the new, forget the past and imagine the future, and by standing on the wisdom of their own past, succeeded. If you can think it, you can do it. You can do it when you eliminate debilitating concerns that are like clutter in your mind. Clutter is dangerous as it can be confused with reality. Fill your mind with real wisdom, the wisdom of the great who are no longer with us. Secret number 10. Believe. The strength of your belief will determine the power of your persistence. The persistence that makes you persevere until success comes is a product of motivation. If you stop believing, you will no longer have a reason to carry on. You will lose your motivation. Hold on to your beliefs and keep them safe from harm. They are more valuable than perpetual search for truth. A person without beliefs is a ship without a compass. The winds of life determines its course. A strong belief will determine your direction, and the longer you stay in the same course, the sooner you will get to your destination. However, the more you change your beliefs, the more you will change your direction, and the longer you will take for the success to arrive. It almost makes the case for believing anything, but that is also not right. Your belief cannot be just anything. It has to be everything. It has to be something you hold in the highest of regards. Only then it will have the power to stimulate you. Only then it will motivate you. This is Wisdom Digest, and thanks for listening to me once again. My name is Steve Paleras, wisdomdigest.org, and to your very near success, have a great week.